Thanks for Tilray. I just wanted to kind of do a quick review on this. It's a wood-fired pizza oven. This model particularly, I believe, is the 12-inch mouth opening version. I haven't seen too many videos on the internet about these, and the ones that are specifically about this model are sometimes 3 and 4 years old. So I thought I'd revisit it because we got into the wood-fired pizza oven. There's a couple of restaurants around here locally that make phenomenal pizzas. And it's just a whole heck of a lot of fun to have a fire on your patio and make your own pizzas that turn out phenomenal. Family's all done eating already, so I figured I'd do a quick video of just some of the quick tips and tricks that we found equal up to a really consistent, good result for us. So what we did first, or what I did first basically, is I made myself a workstation. It's basically a heavy-duty workbench, and then a complementing stand to go with it to hold the pizza oven. We originally had it on the table here in this area and found that the table space that we needed to work in a flow pattern in order of operation that we like to make things work is we just needed more table space. So I had the extra lumber lying around. You notice there is a piece of tile here. We found two right away, and I've seen other videos where they have these on smokers or on charcoal grills or even just down on the ground. I found that this stand wasn't very solid. It was very wobbly, so I kind of countersunk these feet in. And then I also added this tile underneath because we found as soon as I put it up here with an open bottom, like this space was open underneath here, there wasn't a consistent back heat for the bottom, and you really need the bottom to be nice and hot for those crispy crusts and it's not soggy and saggy in the middle. Good wood is definitely a must. Got a couple buddies around here that do lots of not only heating with wood, but also maple syruping with wood. So we got a couple nice pieces. Actually had this whole area underneath here filled up with dry oak, and we've been making so many pizza nights lately, at least once or twice a week. It's so much fun. It's a big mess, but it's so much fun. So good wood at quick access, because you need to keep constantly feeding this fire. And actually, now that we're all done, I mean, this fire is still going, but really between like a 500 and at least 700 degrees, you really want to just keep cooking those at just for a few minutes, and they pop out great. High quality oven mitt without the rubber stuff. We got some oven mitts inside that are like the half cuff ones, and they had rubber, and as soon as you get close they just start melting. So a good old fashioned high quality, no nonsense oven mitt that covers up to your wrist, because this lip right here gets really hot. You don't want to touch that. A good set of tongs we found to rotate the pizzas, and a good, I mean, this is simple grill tools. I mean, grills right there, move them over here. When you're all done cleaning, a nice brush when everything cools down and stuff. I also got a little ash bucket down here, a little shovel that I made. No big deal. We found a good recipe to make our own pizza sauce, and really like that. The pizza sauce and the pizza dough recipe turns out phenomenal. I'll link to that in the description below. But have all we found is keep all of our condiments nice and ready. Stretch out the dough, have our nice double-aught pizza flour. Stretch out the dough into nice small pizzas. Sauce, a little bit of garlic oil just around the crust to keep it nice and crispy looking without burning too much. Throw on your toppings, throw on the cheese. Grab your pizza peel right here. I actually did have to shave down. This is supposed to be a 12-inch pizza peel, but it barely fit in there. So I shaved it just about an eighth of an inch off either side, and I got just a little bit of room to maneuver in there, and that's all you really need. When I do take the pizzas out, I actually use the tongs and this cutting board. Then you got a dirty cutting board, you get all the juices and stuff on there. And I really like to keep this pizza peel nice and dry, so it constantly slides. We found time and time again, and I know this from some of my pizza kitchen experience, that if you get your pizza peel wet, your whole pizza will just fold and roll over on you, and it creates a huge mess. And we've had that happen to us quite a few times when we let our daughter, believe it or not, do the sauce. You get sauce on this, and it creates a huge mess. So the good ingredients, good right flour, good sauce. I mean, you go over there's hundreds of videos on Neapolitan style pizzas, right? but not too many people talk about the actual, you know, the tips and tricks of this pizza oven. So there's a couple things. I already mentioned the underheat and keeping this off the table, keeping it well away from your house, of course. I mean, this is a very hot oven. I did score this umbrella for free. It's got LED lights and stuff in it, and it's just broken. It's a quick, easy fix in the arm. But it is at least 4.5 feet above that, and we haven't had any issues. I check it constantly, but they tell you, and you don't see this a lot, but they tell you you are not supposed to get these wet. So I also have like a Weber grill cover that sits on top of it. That's pretty much it. Just some quick tips and showing off. I mean, I really like the pizza oven itself. It works very well. We're getting consistent results, but it did take us a long time to get here. You can see this one's still a little bit squishy in the middle, but it's super thin. Got a lot of practice stretching the doughs out, getting the consistency just right. Making the pizza dough a couple days in advance really helps. Something about the pH level and how that what do they call it? The yeast, how that all works out and ferments for a couple days. But the right sauce, the right dough, turns out great. We're having so much fun with this. So then that's pretty much it. Just those couple recommendations that I would suggest if you're gonna, you know, take on this thing yourself. But 8 out of 10 for sure, if not a 9 out of 10 without the expansive learning curve. But once we got it dialed in, we are getting consistent results, and it is so good. Well, thanks for watching, guys. See you guys in the next video.